Peace and blessings to my melanated family all across the globe. And this just don't go with the black people. It's go out to everybody. So I ain't trying to alienate anybody when I try to evoke some type of proactive energy and juices that dwells within your soul to make you want to stand up and fight that power. Fight everything that doesn't coincide with us getting to that other side of the equation, that greater side of the equation, instead of being at the bottom, being at that lesser end, having a minus in front of us. We are what makes America pump. We're the heartbeat of America. We Chevy. You know what I mean? But this right here, you know what I mean? This is basically what we're drawn to a conclusion. The dusk of a day where a black man stood at the pinnacle of the greatest and most powerful entity in the world at this present day and time, America. The largest global company in existence, America, that put a black face as the CEO, head nigga in charge of his day-to-day operations, the executive, Barack Hussein Obama, will be drawn to a conclusion in several days his tenure as the 44th President of the United States. Wow. It evokes so much emotion in me because he stood on the mantra of change. He quoted, "Yes, we can." And we looked at him as the Messiah, the second coming of Jesus. Moses leading his people out of the grip of Pharaoh. But Pharaoh's grip is strong. And he wasn't the Messiah. He was just one man. That one man came with a message to be the change that you look for. He put forth an effort, and he was met with obstruction every step of the damn way. And he was able to accomplish certain things for certain people. And yes, as a member of the black community, especially the impoverished community, is a lot that was left undone. It was a lot that was left unsaid by our commander-in-chief. But I'm not going to put the weight of the black community on your shoulders, dude. That rests on our shoulders. We're supposed to be the change that you were talking about. We're supposed to be the change that we were looking for. You can't place that in your hands. What the hell is wrong with us? We have to be delusional. But see, that's the effects of white supremacy when we look for a leader to stand up and lead the masses to a greater aspiration and greater heights than that we could ever imagine. No. Your job was to inspire and lead a country, albeit a divided country. That was your job. To put into place certain mechanisms that'll make this as a functioning corporation. And you did. You did it. For 8 years. It could have been much worse than what it was. And you was that beacon of light, dude. You and your family. You stood amongst the most powerful devils on the planet. And you smiled. You handled that weight. Yeah, you did that. So you inspired me. And I appreciate that. I love you for that. I respect you for that. All day. You were an agent of change. And hopefully you continue that during your tenure on this planet as a citizen. But it's our jobs to pick up the banner. Especially with this incoming administration that's hell-bent on being an oppressive regime. I don't care what they're saying. I don't care what they're saying. I don't care what they're doing in trying to create this illusion that they're about the causations and the effects of humanity and our aspirations to change. This governmental structure that we have. Especially when you put in your administration nothing but elite. Damn near everybody in the administration is billionaires. How could they see on the level of the impoverished if you are not of the impoverished? But America is going to see. The chickens is going to come home to roost. What y'all thought y'all was doing to make America great, it's only going to corrupt America even that much more. You can see it now. The anger, the rage that's boiling and simmering and about to explode. While we sitting on the sidelines trying to choose sides. My side is with humanity. It's about everybody galvanizing together and becoming the peaceful, not even peaceful. I mean, we will be peace amongst each other. Because as we stand together, we'll be able to reciprocate peace amongst each other. But if we must bring war to create that peace, then that must be done. I'm a militant by nature. I'm a rebel. I'm tired of the way we are living. I'm tired of what we've been subjected to. And it comes a time where you have to sit back and look at yourself in the mirror and say, damn, am I tired too? Well, am I cool with status quo? Aside from your religion, aside what you ascribe to yourself, you have to look yourself in the mirror as man, woman, or child. If you have that type of awareness and consciousness, to say, am I doing enough to create the change that I'm looking for? And Barack said, get from behind the computer. Get from behind all the technology and stand up there and do something. Be that change. And that's what we got to do. Whether it's behind the computer or on the front lines. We got to play a part in that revolution, that change. Unless you're content with the way the world runs now. And if you're content with the way the world runs now, I feel sorry for you. Because change is going to come. It's just a matter of time. Every civilization through the annals of time has been forced to confront change. America don't want to change. But like Rome, if you deny change, it will destroy you. So we must embrace that change. We must embrace that proactiveness. We must embrace that struggle, because that struggle makes us strong. Like lifting weights in the yard when I was in prison. You struggle, you and you sweat. What it do? The effects is more strength. That's what struggle makes. So don't be scared to struggle. Don't be scared of it. Just know that we are built for this. And those Silver Gorilla is right there beside you in the fight. Silver Gorilla Apparel. Fashion with the conscious. And I'm James Green, the CEO of that idea. Damn, I'm gonna miss you, Barack. But in the interim, before you leave, dude, I have to give you the revolutionary salute. Peace, blessings, love, prosperity to you, your family, and to all humanity across the landscape of this globe. It's a beautiful song right here, and it reaches the soul. Hear that? Just letting this ride out. Yes, we do. I run with trouble. Yeah! Silver Gorilla Apparel. And I'm out. Peace.